Yes, hello, thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming back, kids. This is a brief screencast video on how to complete your notes, how to complete your shape notes. So please watch all the videos. What you want to do is make sure, stop making fun of me, Billy. I hear you over there. What you want to do is make sure that um, you want to watch. Yeah, okay, good. Oops. Oops, slippery. Got slippery there. No, 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 no. Oh. First thing that you want to do is make sure that you watch all the videos as they're shown here in the order in which they're shown, going from left to right and then moving down. First is the element of art shape, and then this one is the visual elements, um, positive and negative space, and then you want to read the notes for shape and composition on the Google slide. Make sure you don't skip this step, as it's going to become very important. Oh, oh, quiet, kids. Everyone quiet, thank you. Trying to teach here. Smarten up. Get in the corner. Okay, everyone's looking at me like kind of weird. That's not very nice. All right, so throat's starting to hurt from doing that, boys. All right. Continuing on. Yeah, you definitely want to read the notes for Fall 2020 Shape and Composition. And then what you're going to do is you're going to open up this PDF and download it. If it doesn't give you a download option here, you can go to these three dots, open a new window. Hey, oh, download. Download complete. Thank you. Now you're going to open up this PDF in Kami, and that's where you're going to do the editing. I would use Google Docs, but editing and adding pictures to Google Docs is, as you know, kind of crazy. So, Kami, not kamikaze, Kami, your digital classroom hero. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Sign in. Oh. With Google's fine, whatever. Hurry up. Okay, good. Open from computer. Recent. Shape and composition notes. Isn't that nice? Select a copy. Okay. Yeah, select please. Frost. Ah, there we go. You're also going to open up this. So we're reading this slide. We're waiting for the internet. Wow, waiting for the internet at Concord. Come on, that never happens. All right. So definition, the two-dimensional flat figure that encloses an area. Oh boy, waiting for the internet. Oh my. Well, today I learned about shapes. Oh, good. There are two major categories of shapes. All right, so you're going to read through this. Geometric shapes, organic shapes. You got your positive and negative shapes. Now, geometric shapes aren't just the ones that you learned in kindergarten, okay? It's any shapes that are made up with mostly straight edges. I say mostly straight, and those shapes can create further patterns and create different designs where you're using mainly shapes with straight edges. And then the opposite of that would be shapes with mostly curvy edges. We usually refer to those as organic. You might have also heard the term freeform. Here's an example of a positive negative. The positive shapes are the shapes that you actually draw, and the negative shapes are the shapes that are around the things that you draw. So actual shapes created on the design, negative shapes, areas that surround the positive shapes, curved edges, straight edges, really easy stuff. Composition is simply the arrangement of positive and negative shapes in your design. So you can have a composition made up of a mixture of geometric and organic shapes, or mostly geometric shapes. Here's a composition made up of mostly text, mostly words, and we say text. And got some musical notes here, and another composition made up of fruit. So you have the negative space surrounding the fruit. You also call it negative space too, not just negative shape. It's kind of the same thing. Negative shapes, negative space is created by the positive. Next slide, please. Next slide. Is that it? Really? Hey, that's it. So you have a couple of terms. You have how many terms here? You have shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms here. You can leave this area blank there. Write the definition of shape here. Geometric, organic, positive, negative. Do we have a space for composition? Oh boy, golly, we don't. Yes, we do. We have a place where you can type the definition for composition. Take a look at this here. You've got your positive and negative here on the chair. Here's an example again of positive, negative, positive, negative. Sometimes it's hard, it's kind of confusing to tell which one is the positive and which one is the negative, such as in this plant here. The vase is it the negative or is it the positive? I don't know that there's a right or wrong answer with that. Here's a design made of using mainly organic shapes. And here's a painting by the famous late artist Jacob Lawrence. One of my favorite artists, abstract artists, I guess you could say. He takes these real life scenes and simplifies all of the characters and all of the subject matter into very basic geometric shapes. So he's got these people here, almost looks like construction paper cutouts, and creates his scenes. So what kinds of shapes are dominant in the painting below? Well, we've answered that already. It's mainly geometric shapes. Composition. You can compose anything. A composition is just the arrangement of not only shapes, but arrangement of colors, arrangement of textures. Here is a composition of text. Here's a composition of pairs. Which one is better? I don't know. I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer for that. Here's a composition in photography. So when you're making a picture, you're composing. So what are you doing to finish this out here? On the last page, instructions, locate one image from Google that, oh, am I even screencasting this right now? I don't even know that I am. Yes, I am. Oh, okay. Man, I didn't remember actually starting the screencast, but now I realize that I did. Wow. That's called early dementia, Mr. Cook. All right. It's not even funny, actually. I think I do. Maybe it's because I didn't take my pills this morning. Oh, I didn't take my pills. All right. Okay. Locate one image from Google that represents the best example for each category below. So what do you determine as the best? Well, this first one here, this category says painting. All right, so you're looking for a painting with mostly geometric shapes. And so I went to Google Images and I found this and I put it in here. How do you put in an image? Well, let's see here. Click, insert image. You can find the image from your computer. So the next one, please stop it, Chromebook. Painting with mostly organic shapes. So I'm just going to go to the worldwide interwebs. Images. Wow. Images. Let's see. Organic shapes. Organic shapes. Oil painting. Because I like oil paintings. Whoa. Look at all these. Oh, boy. Look All right, there's one right there. Oh, it took me somewhere. I don't like that. It's scary. This is a really ugly painting, but whatever. It's actually probably like millions of dollars. Is that a Kandinsky? Is this a Vasily Kandinsky? If it's so, it'd be worth millions. Billions. No, that's not a Kandinsky. And it keeps taking me to a... Oh, this is like what? All right, finally. Save image as... I'm going to save this to my downloads. If you can figure out a faster way of getting it into Cami, that's fine. Save. It's going to go to my downloads, and then I just go back to my Cami. And boom. From computer, recent. Open. It's going to open probably... Oh, is it going to open at all? It did. No, where did it go? Hi there. Did you disappear? Oh, there you are. You have to click. Sometimes it'll drop in really big, and obviously you just take this thing here and just size it any way you want. But just position it in there, and if that's the best example that you can find for organic shapes in a painting, hey, knock yourself out. There's lots of different examples in here of paintings using... It doesn't have to be that abstract. I mean, let's face it. Let's look at this one. 10 famous art pieces inspired by nature. Right click. You could use that one instead. It's up to you. And then when you're finished, you're going to turn in these Cami notes. It'll end up being a PDF. I think you go over here and share, print, save, download. I think it's just going to download as a PDF. I'm not sure which one of these. Just figure out which one. It's one of these right here. Your computer or Google Drive, begin export, or what if you share it? Google. Yeah, that looks confusing. I think it's just best to download it or save it. Ooh, can you save it right to your drive? Create your own copy. Yeah, you could do that too. Anyway, toss it in there when you're finished. That's due by this Friday by 5 o'clock. Make sure you take all of the notes to get the points, all, including typing the definitions and finishing that last page there. Turn it in. You're good to go. And more stuff coming at you later. Whew. Thanks, kids.